Welcome, everybody. Please be seated. Just letting folks know this is going to be live streamed. And also, this is a little bit of housekeeping first. We will have a pool photographer who will share images. We'd ask other folks, if you want to take photos, to try to stay on the sides. A lot of our photography for the live streaming is coming from the middle. There'll be opportunities for all photographers to take photos after the groundbreaking. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Brian Dakin. I work for Left Field. We're the owner's project manager. We work on behalf of the city. And I was going to pass this along quick, but I'm going to tell you a really brief story. I promise not to filibuster here. As some of you know, my parents are career teachers, worked for a long time in the Revere school system. And I've had something in my mind that my mom and I did when I was in middle school. So as my sister moved out of her tiny bedroom up on Prospect Avenue in Revere, my mother claimed it as an office. Now, she's an English teacher, spent all sorts of hours up there correcting papers, writing letters of recommendation, and she decided she wanted to stencil a quote around the top walls of the room. And this was in the age before Amazon and Etsy and cell phones. So we spent about a month cutting out the words of one of her favorite quotes and then stenciling them all around the room. It's still there a couple decades later. And that quote was from Arthur C. Clarke, and it went a little something like this. In the long run, the only human endeavors that are truly worthwhile are the search for knowledge and the creation of beauty. The only point of debate is which comes first. And I always appreciated the sort of rhetorical nature of that. What comes first? Search for knowledge or the creation of beauty. And there's actually an answer, I think, on these types of projects. I'm proud to be part of the creation of beauty on this job site, putting something really meaningful here that the future of this city, the students, will be able to search for knowledge and go out in the world and help contribute beauty in the future. So I'd like to thank you all for being here. I'd like to thank my parents, the whole project team, and we're going to get along here with a little introduction of the elected officials and representative in attendance. I would ask that you hold your applause until the end as we get through this initial introduction of dignitaries here. For starters, the Honorable Mayor Patrick Keefe, Mayor of Revere, the Honorable Democratic Whip, U.S. Rep from Mass, Catherine Clark, Manuela Gomez from Senator Lydia Edwards' office, Christy Felippis, legislative aide from State Rep Jessica Janino's office, Caitlin Carter from State Rep Jeffrey Turco's office. For the Revere City Council, we have Council President Mark Silvestri, Council Vice President Joanne McKenna, Councilor at Large Michelle Kelly, Ward 2 Councilor Ira Novoselsky, Ward 3 Councilor and School Building Committee Member Anthony Cogliandro, Ward 4 Councilor Paul Argenzio, Ward 5 Councilor Angela Garino-Sawaya. For the Revere School Committee, we have Vice Chair Jacqueline Monterosso, Secretary John Kingston, Treasurer Anthony Caggiano, member of the both School Committee and School Building Committee, Stacy Bronson Rizzo, School Committee member Aisha Milbury Ellis, Committee member Frederick Sanella, and of course, Dr. Kelly from School System and School Building Committee. We also have the Executive Director of MSBA, Mary Pkwy, with us. MSBA has been a key contributor and supporter of this project. And I'd also like to welcome Chief Maria Levita from the Revere Police Department and Acting Chief Cullen from Revere Fire. With that, I want to turn it over to the Honorable Mayor Patrick Keefe for some comments.
Thank you, Brian, and thank you to your parents for giving you the inspiration to do what you do each day. The words that you talked about with your mother are emblematic of what is happening today and what you're a big part of, so we appreciate that. And this is also part of the passion that your father, as a former superintendent, had with our aggressive new school program that we are. This will be the capstone project of your dad's work. So thank you. Welcome everyone to today's historic and momentous groundbreaking of the new Revere High School. A truly historic day that symbolizes Revere's commitment to its people and our hope for the future to come. In Massachusetts, we're home to the first public school, and we've always been a leader in education. In this regard, Revere will become a new beacon, one that will harbor not only students, but an entire community. This school was designed with intention, with the goal of creating a safe space that opens the doors for personal connection. We found inspiration in Revere's rich history and geography and made a choice to embrace the natural elements that surround us. From the shape of the waves on Revere Beach to the natural salt marshes that dot our landscape. One of the hallmark features of the building, and one that I find to be an emblem of the school and the city itself, is the heart of the school. The heart is the central corridor through which students, staff, and community members alike flow, stop for a quick conversation, and find their way. The heart is a place of meaningful connection, a place where the best of Revere and the elements of our geographic nature to the elements of our personal charm are preserved and on full display to all who pass through. This building, as we know, will stand long after most of us serve in our roles as administrators or educators or elected officials. It will stand after our children and our grandchildren graduate from the Revere public school system, after we retire from our jobs, and after our city is in another generation's hands. Yet, in the design, this building has intention behind it. We've left reminders of who Revere is and who we aspire to be. We should all be proud of this moment together, as this took all of us, and will continue to take all of our hands, big and small, not just to break ground, but to continue to gain the momentum needed until we stand here about 3 years from now to christen the city's and the Commonwealth's largest public school project yet. Over the next 3 years, we will water the seeds of Revere's future prosperity because we care to leave this city better than we found it. We care to give our students the opportunity to shine, not just in the classroom, but on the sports field and on the stage and in life itself. In this space, we will always be reminded of the best of Revere that's been and the best of Revere that's yet to come, because you deserve it. Congratulations. Thank you. This is a wonderful milestone. It's my honor to call up not just a friend of ours, but also a resident of the great city of Revere and our minority leader, Madam Whip, Catherine Clark.
Good morning. Yay! Something happy to celebrate. Thank you so much, Mayor Keefe, and everyone who is here from the city and the community for helping make this day possible. Everyone who has worked and fought and organized for the future of our children. We know we face major challenges, but the answer is right here. It's right here in our own backyard. It's building a city and a commonwealth into a place that is worthy of our children. And this is how government is supposed to work. People coming together, elected officials, constituents, parents, teachers, leaders at every single level, all working to identify an opportunity to map out a plan and mobilize the resources to execute it. That's how we serve our community. That's how we secure a better future for our children. And today's groundbreaking represents a pact that we are making with the next generation, that no matter what is happening in politics, this community, right here in Revere, we will always fight for education, for opportunity for everyone, for the resources and a fair shot that every single child deserves. It is a privilege to be in that fight with you. It is a pleasure to celebrate this wonderful day and to introduce one of the leaders who not only is making this happen, but serves our students so well here in Revere. And that's our superintendent of Revere Public Schools, Dr. Diane Kelly.
Thank you so much, Madam Whip, and good morning to everybody. What a proud and exciting day this is for our community. Today, we break ground not just on a new building, but on the future full of promise for our students, for our educators, and for the entire city of Revere. First, I want to extend our deepest thanks to all of our elected officials who have stood beside us throughout this process. Even when the process required extremely difficult decisions to be made, your leadership and your advocacy were essential to bringing this vision to life. We're also tremendously grateful to the Massachusetts School Building Authority. Their commitment to investing in public education is extraordinary. And with their support covering nearly 50% of the cost, we are able to make this dream a reality while still being responsible stewards of the taxpayer dollar. I also want to thank the members of the Revere High School Building Committee, who have spent countless hours meeting, discussing, brainstorming, and contemplating the current design of this building. I want to thank the teachers and the staff members who, along with parents and students, participated in over 30 focus group discussions to refine the vision for the school. This groundbreaking marks more than just the start of construction on some generic building. It marks a turning point in how we prepare our students for the world ahead. As Horace Mann, often called the father of American education, once said, education beyond all other devices of human origin is the great equalizer of the conditions of men, the balance wheel of the societal machinery. Our new high school will be more than bricks and mortar. It will be a space that empowers our students to think creatively, collaborate effectively, and learn in ways that meet the needs of a changing world. With updated science labs, collaborative learning spaces, technology-equipped classrooms, and areas for arts and athletics, this facility will reflect the excellence our students deserve. Additionally, the same way this building will empower our students, it will empower our community. The opportunity for individuals and families to enjoy the health and wellness walking path around the wetland replication, to host community meetings in the heart of the school, and to stage community productions in the 1,000-seat auditorium will generate connections and a sense of belonging for all Revere residents. We know that the environment in which students learn deeply impacts how they learn. As Rita Pearson, a lifelong educator, once said, every child deserves a champion, an adult who will never give up on them. This school is our way of being that champion. It is our declaration that we believe in the limitless potential of every student who walks through its doors. To our community, thank you for your support, your trust, and your unwavering belief in the power of education. To our students, this building is for you. Please nurture it well. Your parents and neighbors have made a great investment on your behalf, but it is your responsibility to pay it forward for the students who follow you. May this school inspire you, challenge you, and support you through your growth for decades to come. Let this groundbreaking be the first step toward a very bright future. Thank you.
I'd now like to introduce City Council President Mark Silvestri.
Thank you, Brian. Good morning, Congresswoman, Mayor Keefe, Dr. Kelly, faculty, students, colleagues, and community. My name is Mark Silvestri. I'm your City Council President and a proud graduate of the class of 1997. I remember how this community believed in me, and I feel strongly in the bright future we're building here today. When I graduated in 1997, the world around us was a different place. Politically, economically, socially, different. Today we face challenges that test our resolve and question our path forward. Right here in Revere, we had people question whether we should move forward with this very project. And I want to remind you, many of us here were all in on this school, this location, from the very beginning. We worked diligently to ensure our students get the best learning experience possible. And I affirm today that we are here as committed to that vision as ever, to build the right school in the right place for all the right reasons. We faced delays, we debated best locations, and we navigated difficult conversations. But through it all, we kept our promises. We kept promises to our neighbors not to subject them to another disruptive school development. We kept promises to faculty, to parents, students, and athletes. We promised your learning experience and athletic experience would not be sacrificed by a school build. And today I proudly say we're delivering on them all. This school is not just a building. It's a symbol of our commitment to every student here at Revere, regardless of their background. It's a testament to our belief that every child deserves the best educational opportunity possible. I know firsthand how much athletics, education, and community involvement help shape who I am today, how they help me grow, and how it can do the same for every student here in Revere. As I look out here, I see more than an empty space. I see hope. I see the future. I see our students, the next generation of patriots, stepping into a school that will inspire, challenge, and support them into the next chapters of their lives. I promise that when this school opens its doors in 2028, it will be a place where dreams are nurtured, where community is strengthened, and where every child has a chance to succeed. And today we celebrate not just the start of construction, but the beginning of a new chapter for Revere. A chapter of resilience, of unity, unwavering hope, and I'm proud to be part of that journey. I'm confident that together as a community, we'll get this project through. Because just as I promised to stand in this project today, we'll be here tomorrow, and when the doors open in 2028, we will celebrate as I did with my class in 1997. I want to thank you all for being here today. Let's go build ourselves a school.
I'll now introduce the Executive Director of the Massachusetts School Building Authority, Mary Pkwy.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Revere. Certainly on behalf of Treasurer Goldberg, Chief Executive Officer Jim McDonald, and all of us at the MSBA, we're thrilled to be here today to see the smiles well earned for the accomplishments to reach this very important milestone. So what does it take in order to get to a milestone of this significance? For Revere, about 8 years, maybe a little longer, it could be being generous. A vision for the future. You've heard the speakers talk about that, the importance of the future for those students. A solid educational plan. Certainly accolades from one of our key board members who reviews educational plan as Revere stepped forward and did their presentation to the MSBA. An experienced consultant team. Leadership at all levels. It takes a partnership between the school representatives and the city representatives to work together to make something like this happen. And it takes community dialogue and community participation. Very important and key part of any project. As you've heard, community support to get here today. All of this and much more, but perhaps most important and what we saw with Revere as we partnered with Revere was perseverance. Being willing to do the work, do the study, present the material, and perhaps do it again and review it again and verify that you're making the best decision for the community and for the students. But today, although it marks a significant accomplishment, we're not done. The project is not done. What's taken us 8 years to get here will now have 3 years to build. So the work ahead is to bring that vision to life that's been so painstakingly put together. It's time for your experienced consultant team, Left Field, Perkins Eastman, and Consigli, to build that vision into a place where over 2,400 students will be able to learn and grow. You're about to build a school that will focus on connecting the building to its environment, creating great indoor-outdoor opportunities and connections. It will leverage daylight, natural ventilation, and views of the surroundings to help inspire health and the well-being of your students. A building that will be net zero ready, fossil fuel free, and use geothermal wells as a renewable energy source. I encourage your consultant team to work with the school, not just to build the building, which is very important, but to use this construction project as one of the best project-based learning experiences that Revere students can participate in. Show them how wonderful it is to be a part of the school construction and design industry. Please, please involve your students early and often in this project. They will learn and benefit from it all along the way. Certainly, I also want to lend my voice to commend the support and advocacy from our partners in the legislature for being strong proponents of this project and the MSBA. We can't do it without them. I certainly have to commend the local leadership, the committee representatives, and the taxpayers for supporting this project. This commitment does not go unnoticed or unappreciated, and it shows your investment in the current Revere students and future students to come. In closing, it's certainly our honor to be here with you today. A very sincere congratulations, and we look forward very much to being part of the ribbon cuttings. So congratulations. Thank you.
All right, we are now ready to assemble for the groundbreaking. I'm going to be calling some folks up. I'd ask that as you come around the sides, we have assigned spots for folks. So we'll try to look for your name as you're coming up here. And I'll just preview that we will have a moment before, once everyone's assembled, to take photos if anyone wants to do it then. So at first I would call Mayor Patrick Keefe up to his shovel. Democratic Whip Catherine Clark, Dr. Diane Kelly, Council President Silvestri, and Mary Pkwy. Next, we're going to call up a few folks from the team that I'd just like to take 1 second to thank. To some degree, a groundbreaking is the passing of the torch from the planning and design team to the construction team. I'd like to thank Consigli for their work to date, for their team here today that helped us set up, and for the tens of thousands of hours of work ahead of us to get this built. Representing Consigli Construction is Matthew Consigli. Also, I'd like to pass on a thank you to the entire design team, led by Perkins Eastman, the designer on this project. Thank you for helping us better all the challenges that have been put in front of us. And personally, thank you for putting up with me. Representing Perkins Eastman, Don Goriello. Next, we are pleased to announce a rising 6th grader from each of our elementary schools who will enter the new Revere High School as freshmen. They are from the Beachmont Elementary School, Alvet Ngawe. From the Garfield Elementary School, Logan Livingston. From the Garfield Middle School, Christopher Pitch. From the Hill Elementary School, Gabriella Reese. From my alma mater, the Abraham Lincoln Elementary School, Michael Zacharia. And from the Paul Revere Innovation School, Aiden Cruz. Next, we have 3 rising 9th graders from our middle schools who will be part of the first graduating class at the new Revere High School. First, from the Rumney Marsh Academy, Yasmin Kamis. From the Susan B. Anthony Middle School, Kader Salami. And from the Whalen Elementary School, Sophia Leary. I'd also like to now invite school committee members up to their locations at the shovels. And city councilors as well, school committee and city council. I'm not sure. Next, I'd like to introduce quickly a few members of the school building committee and thank the entire committee. We've had close to 100 meetings, hundreds of hours of meetings. That's a lot of time and a lot of effort, a lot of dedication for the school building committee being on a project that lasts this long. And let me just, even though I know you all, let me find my list. From the school building committee, Christopher Bowen. Chris Chiramella. Don Chiramella. Susan Gravelisi. Don Martelli. Michael Picardi. Nick Rystrom. Tom Skorowski. John Stamotopoulos. Carl Svensson. And Richard Viscay. Okay, we're going to have the, I'm going to step up. We're going to have the pool photographer take a still shot, and then the mayor will count us down to the groundbreaking.
We'll give it a quick countdown. Well, with your readiness. This is just a reminder. We're making history here at Revere. And we're going to continue to believe. So on the count of 3, and we're not going to throw it into the crowd, but you can throw a little shovel, okay? All right? 3, 2, 1. One more time. 3, 2, 1.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Kelly.
Thank you so much.
And everyone that is here that received the shovel, this is for you. Okay, we're gonna ask the council for an appropriation. We'll get the money. Or we're gonna actually ask you to come build it. Mr. Bacon, any final words?
I'm good. Let's build. Let's build it.